Let's go, Dolphins.
From NRG Stadium in Houston. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
What's been going on? How you doing? Two strikes.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Open man, it's Preston Williams.
Was he dropping buckets?
They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Oh, okay.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And he will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
No, I don't.
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
If I had it, I would have turned it.
On 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua.
Sweet.
Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
No, I don't. He just went to sleep like 20 minutes ago. Why? Before you went by.
First down is Tua. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Now, you might be because you did just smoke, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Tua. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. He'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They'll run now with Gaskin.
Ooh, good move.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd
good
and 6.
Move.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
I don't know who he was, but good catch, number 88.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Looking end zone, but it's
close.
Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprise
He was close. He was close. I'm not gonna lie to you. He was close.
1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. this is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer.
Looking up at the lights, and he muffs it.
Oh, my God.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Screen play, Johnson. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And this will be a Texans 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
On 1st down, Johnson. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 43 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. They'll try the air now with Watson.
What?
Space to run past the 20. And Watson has enough for the 1st down yardage as he slides to the turf. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. Flush to his right. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Back to throw, Watson. And he's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Chris Moore.
Nice.
There to make the grab. And the Texans will extend their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Come on, man. I was out in that hole, bro.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. On play action, here's Tua. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Terrence Mitchell. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Watson, option play. He'll hand it to Johnson. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 39. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A first throw here for the backup Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to find his receiver, Chris Moore. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Watson's throw here into the hands of Moore. A gain of 6 there on first. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From the 10. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return.
Nothing. Trying to type. I'm changing my goddamn quarterback. Oh, fuck.
Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Dude,
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not. When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Williams brings it in. They're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Tua now on first down. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. On first down, it's Watson. Flushed out right.
Oh, bro.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Here's Desmond King on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go to Johnson again. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Taylor on third down, throws incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
You got 2 different quarterbacks. That was one.
Because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over, and they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field, so they felt good going forward in this game.
Waddle now to return it. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Tua going to throw. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Eric Murray. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. They aimed back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
To Johnson again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Johnson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. David Johnson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Desmond King picks it, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On 2nd and 7, Watson escaping the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll run it with Johnson. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
On 2nd and goal, Watson dancing to his left. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Dolphins are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Looking to pass. Tua buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I could have run him there.
That's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Tua. Finds a seam inside the 40. Shifts by him. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Let's go, Jerry.
Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. The two are going to try and throw for it.
Come on.
It'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The first carry down for Rex Burkhead. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
A give to Burkhead on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
114 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
You gonna hike the ball?
Now Johnson. And he is is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. The busy night continues for Johnson, and that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now Kaimi Fairbairn out for the field goal try for the Texans. From the left hash, this from 39. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Dolphins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out. That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now it's Taylor. And that's complete to Cooks. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Taylor going to throw it. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Jalen Phillips leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard carry. It does put him just a few yards short of the goal line, but 4th down coming up. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. David Johnson there to make the grab. And the Texans will extend their lead. Taylor going to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because Victor.
And now here's another interception. Desmond King picks it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance.
We've seen it happen.